Hi guys, I'm Mr. Razor, and welcome to my channel. And welcome to another awesome Archer and Olive video. Another Archer and Olive unboxing video. And in this video we will be unboxing the March 2021 subscription box. This box, it weighs 8.5 pounds. So it's like 8.5 pounds full of journals and stationery by Archer and Olive. And if you've seen my previous, back in my mystery box unboxing videos, a set of the 3 notebooks, or around 2 notebooks in it, or maybe a set of acrylograph pens, weighed around 2 to 3 pounds. And so this box, for only $70, is 8.5 pounds. That's more than the weight of 2 mystery boxes combined together. So I already know that this is gonna be super awesome. And of course, as I've seen from posts on Facebook, I stayed away from a lot of the spoilers, but one of the earlier photos, it's kind of showed like a sort of, not exactly 100% spoiler, but just like what's a sneak peek kind of. It kind of showed like all a spread of all the items that would be in the box, and of course I knew that there were going to be like 3 journals, but then most of the other items were like all mystery. They didn't show what the journals or anything actually looked like, but it was just like I put a photo here of what that photo was. It was just a little sneak peek, kind of to get everybody on edge about what's going to be in the box. And just the weight of the box itself being at 8.5 pounds is already, you already know that's going to be super, super awesome. I'm super excited to unbox this to show you guys everything inside this box. And yes, I know that if you've seen my previous videos, I just wanted to point out that I did get a new little desk to do my videos on. It's a much better desk, simply because of the fact that before I was using a coffee table and I was sitting on the floor to do all my bullet journal spread videos. But now this desk, actually, it's a bit smaller on the side and everything, and it's a glass, so I have to use the paper on top of it. But it's much higher, so I can actually sit in my chair and not have to sit on the floor and bend over to do all my videos. So I'm super excited to have just like this new little bit of setup. But overall, I'm super excited to show you guys everything in this box. And I just wanted to announce that I will be doing another 2 sets of giveaways from this box. Like the Valentine's Day giveaway, I did a 2 set of giveaways there, and in the very first subscription box I did a 2 set giveaway there. So I'll be doing the same for this box too. So make sure to stay tuned to the end to hear the announcements for the giveaways, what I'll be giving away. I'll be giving away more than just what's some of the items in this box, but I'll throw in some other stationery on the side for each of the 2 bundles that I'll be giving away. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And now, without further ado, I'm going to just head right into unboxing this giant 8.5 pound. It's a pretty hefty box. It's super heavy box, little. So now let's open up this box. I just cut this a little bit because I had to adjust my light so you can actually see what's inside the box. So let's get this box open. So let's turn the box sideways so the lid doesn't interfere with my phone or camera stand. So as I just showed you guys earlier, it appears that they showed the now revealing everything sheet, because earlier the one, it was just have like the silhouette of each item that is kind of going to be in the box with some question marks for some of them, like the tote bag right here. that was a question mark, because probably the shape would have given it away. But here we have, so in this box there's going to be two 8.5 inches by 11 inches Grin Notebook. So this is basically like an A4 size notebooks. And then there's a spiral travel notepad. So there's a grid, there's a line notebook. I kind of already knew, one of the things that I kind of a little bit knew from the spoilers was that there was going to be a line notebook. I personally am not a big fan of line notebooks. I like the more free style that comes with grid and blank paged notebooks. So I have yet to see how I'll actually like that one. But those should be the designs. So there's a blue one, a blue notebook, red notebook, and this is like a purple. And then we got some clear acrylic stamps. I've never actually used acrylic stamps before, so not exactly how those work, but we'll see that in just a moment. And then we got a set of sticker sheets, and as I believe, the theme for this subscription box is like a hot air balloon travel kind of theme. And then there's a tote bag, and then there's a set of acrylographs, and then the acrylic stamp blocks. So those go with the clear acrylic stamps. It's kind of obvious. And then ink pads to also go with those stamps, I believe, which come with colors that are gold and black. So that's what I gather. That's in this giant subscription box. And so let's actually get to checking out everything inside this box. So first up, pretty clear on top, we have the tote bag. So just a nice, so this is one of like those, I don't know exactly how to say it, but like a fabric tote bag, unlike, so these fabric ones are on the higher end quality, of course, and these ones are much more durable than some of those other grocery reusable bags that are like kind of the more plasticky material. So this one is actually, I really like this already, and I love how they kept at least this bag nice and simple, black and white kind of color, and I love black and white. Is mostly, if you've seen like my bullet journal setup videos, a lot of my videos are always themed around everything being mostly black and white. So this black and white tote bag kind of fits perfectly with my kind of minimalist theme, and it has the Archer and Olive sewed on, like their logo sewed on right there. So this is actually a pretty cool tote bag. So there we go. And now let's get to the actual fun stationery. So first up, this one I believe is the travel spiral travel notepad. Ever since I've actually seen like a little bit of sneak peek of this one, and I'm actually pretty interested to see how this spiral notebook. I love reporter notebooks which open just like this, so I think I'll actually like this one. The only thing that I probably don't like so much about this one is the color of it, because as a guy, I mean, I love these kind of journals, and I'm not 100% super picky, but when it comes to journal covers, I typically do like to stay with the more simplistic black and blue journal covers. But anyway, so this one is, at least there's like no flowery designs on it. It's just like a plain purple cover, I believe. So it is a sketchbook, but so the sketchbook means that it's just like blank pages. So there's 144 pages. So and as I mentioned in my previous unboxing videos, I love how Archer and Olive always changes up their designs for the subscription boxes, or like, for example, like their Valentine's Day boxes. They change up the designs on their not hardcover, but like hard shell-ish boxes, because these are you can easily reuse these for storing stationery or other things. And it's just kind of fun to have like a little variety instead of all the same plain regular ones that you get from the regular notebook orders. So let's get to seeing this. Okay, so let's just say this is actually super big for a, like, before I just mentioned that I like reporter style notebooks, because reporter style notebooks is like this with the flip up, but they're much smaller, like pocket size, like half the size of this. So this is actually a pretty big spiral. It is traveler size, so it's pretty interesting at how big it is. Because I don't think that I've ever seen like a spiral notebook that's like this tall. And then it actually flips up too. So this is, in other words, like an XL size of a reporter notebook. So this is actually really cool. It would be perfect for going out and drawing and sketching, of course. Of course, it is a sketchbook, so these are plain pages. And one other thing is that you don't actually have to use it upright. You can use it sideways, maybe like a flip journal. So this is actually, surprisingly, I wasn't expecting that I was gonna like it at first. From the first impressions, I don't want to be based on the cover kind of person, but I never really liked the color purple on my journals. So, but if you think actually towards the purpose of using the notebook, would actually be really fun to use. If only it came in like a black or blue color instead, I would definitely love this. And this one is one of their leather cover. So not their paper, not their cloth, but the leather cover type of. So, and I always love the leather type because it's not like paper material, which kind of gets, if it gets wet, then it kind of like, when paper gets wet, it doesn't always stay the best. But leather, you can if it gets dirty, you can wipe it off. Not like the cloth covered journals, in which when it collects dust, it kind of builds up in there and you can't really clean it that easily. I mentioned this several times in my previous unboxing videos comparing the covers. So leather covers are always my favorite ones to go with, simply because if it gets wet, you just wipe it off. It doesn't get ruined that as easily as paper, and it doesn't get as dirty as cloth. So there's that traveler's notebook. So let's head to the next item. I'm going to head on with these. So there's these sets of there's two sets of stickers here. So 2 sticker packs. And I believe it's just 2 sheets of the same thing. So there's 2 sheets of this, the hot air balloon, travel themed stickers, and then we have the more regular journal kind of stickers with the same color theme to it. So we got those stickers too. Just making sure I show the whole thing of each. And then here are the stamps. So these are the clear acrylic stamps. I've never actually used acrylic stamps before. I've seen them several times, but I've never actually used some myself. They are different than other regular stamps, wooden block stamps, so I've always been curious as to actually how these work, so I'm gonna have to figure that out in the future in order to use these. But so there are those, and just to go with that, I think I'm just trying to put together the whole stamp set right here. So these are the stamp blocks, I believe. Again, I've never actually used acrylic stamps before, but these should be the, yeah, acrylic stamp blocks. So there's that for the stamps, and then the stamps. And then these are the ink pads. So there's the gold and black. And let's get these open. So here's a black one. And then it's pretty interesting the shape that they decided to put these in. I don't think it's actually one thing that, yeah, the thing about this shape, I don't think it's going to be the best for if you want to do like the larger stamps, because you have to like probably dab this across the stamps several times instead of just like one big stamp push on the stamp block. But again, I've never actually used acrylic stamps before, so I'm not sure if you do this, you stamp this onto this or you put this on the back of that. I'm pretty sure either way works, but anyway, that's according to my limited knowledge on actual acrylic stamps. So there's just to show you guys all the stamp stuff so far. And now we have these acrylographs. Okay, so yeah, I finally got this thing undone. I think there was something with the string that, you know, normally flaps open. They kind of got stuck, but I kind of pulled this loose. And so these are the acrylographs for this set. And I don't have the names of these, but when I know that Archer and Olive posted the names of these online somewhere, and I will put that here after while I'm editing this video. So those are the names of this set of acrylograph pens. And I haven't exactly found the time to do so yet since I've been so busy at work, but eventually, soon, I will be doing I will be swatching these and posting a photo of the acrylograph pens from the first subscription box, the Valentine's Day box, And these ones, I'll post a photo up of these on my Instagram. So make sure to follow me over on my Instagram or Twitter, in which I will be sharing more photos of content, of spreads, that bullet journal spreads, swatches. I'll be just showing additional fun content over there. So make sure to go follow me on my Instagram or Twitter to catch in with some more extra fun content. So those are the acrylograph pens in this set, and these ones are all 0.7. So there are the acrylographs. And now let's get to the big bulk part of this subscription box that I'm super excited to check out. I'm more excited for, of course, the dotted notebook one, but so these ones are the A5 size. One of them is a lined journal. One of them is the regular dot grid. These are super big. Like, I've never actually seen an A5 size notebook before. Well, I've probably seen, of course, an A5 size notebook, but not like an Archer and Olive, or, well, not Archer and Olive, because this is the exclusive first time that they've probably done an A4 size, but these are bigger than their B5 size, and the B5 size are the biggest actual bounded journals, dot grid journals that I've seen before. So these are just super big. I already couldn't figure out what to do with my B5 journals because I have two of them, but now I need to figure out what to do with these A5 ones too. So let's get to opening these up. And once again, awesome design. I love just how they do these fun designs for their journals. And seems that the lined one is coming up first. So it's 112 pages. And then this one's lined. I've said that multiple times now, but 112 pages. Still, again, they're 160 GSM paper. And I believe it's a red cover with a star on it. It's hard to see, but let's get this thing open. So now let's see how this thing looks. Okay, so from the first impression, I actually really love this cover. I actually like this red. It isn't super bright red. I think like the Swan notebook from the Valentine's Day box, this is actually like a nice, just like, I want to say dark red, but like, just like a nice middle, not too bright, not too dark kind of red. And I love this, it's not well, it's kind of like a star, but it's the north, south, east, west compass star. I really love that idea. And especially it definitely goes with this whole travel theme for this box. So it's 112 pages. Now I'm just wishing that this could have been the dotted instead of lined. Again, as I mentioned, that I'm not that big of a fan of lined journals. So there is the whole thing. Let me make sure that I can get this whole thing in view. Again, my camera / phone stand can only film oh so high, and everything is so big here because like the giant notebook, giant box. Just want to make sure that everything is shown. So there's that close-up of that symbol. So this one's not gilded, just a regular white on the outside. I wish that I had more light. Oh, there we go to show you guys. But there we go. That's the first inside the regular this book belongs to, and the Archer and Olive symbol. And there's the lined pages. And this is the first lined Archer and Olive journal that I've actually seen. I'm not exactly sure if they... I think they've sold the lined journals in their regular A5 size too on their website. So, but this is the first journal that I've actually seen of theirs with lined. So, it's not like regular journals where the lines go all the way to the side. But it's actually leaves some nice space around it. So there's some space around the edges. And so yeah, that is their lined journal. I haven't exactly decided right now from my first impressions whether I really like this or not. I find it interesting that it's not like the full lined pages, but it's more like as if you were gonna write your own kind of like story kind of feel that I'm getting from the extra space on the side. So, pretty interesting. And again, I love this symbol on the front. Love the red. The only thing that I don't like are the lines, mostly. But overall, I really love what they did with these journals. And I love the new size. Although I am still working on figuring out what in the world would I do with a journal this big. So there we go. And now let's head to the last item, but not least. We have one of their Grin notebooks here in the new A4 size. And I just realized that we have a nice variety here. We have a sketchbook with the travel notepad, and then we have a lined journal, and then we also have a grid journal. And I just noticed that. I kept reading it at the beginning, but never actually realized the nice variety that we have. So this one's also 112 pages. And I believe that's a light blue with a ship on it. So let's open this up and see. And I'm actually thinking that if they came out with an A5 size that's actually just a sketchbook, I think that I would really enjoy that, because most of the sketchbooks in which I have are like this size, the bigger size kind of journals. So the A5 size, if they made like a sketchbook in this A5 size, I think I would really like it. I would absolutely enjoy the 160 GSM and the simple design on the covers, and yeah, I think it would be a really good idea to do a sketchbook version of these. Okay, so as I have always commented, oh, and I think I forgot to comment, but this one here is actually, they're cloth covered. So this one's cloth covered. The travel one's with leather covered. And here with this ship one, we have, with this ship journal, it's like a teal or teal blue cover. And it has a ship on it, as I mentioned several times now. But this one is another leather covered journal. So 2 out of the 3 journals here are leather covered, and I absolutely love that because, as I mentioned earlier, the leather one, it doesn't collect dust like the cloth journals, and it's not like paper, which will absorb, or like the paper goes bad with water. But leather, again, it won't get too dusty because you can wipe it. Water, again, leather won't absorb in all the water so much. So you can easily wipe this off and it can stay clean better. I always comment on the type of covers that Archer and Olive comes out with in their journals several times, because it's kind of one of the big deciding factors for me. Because if you want, since I want to hold on to these journals for a long time, I typically like to be able to keep it as clean as I can. But I do enjoy their cloth covered journals because of the inside, just for using the dot grid, and I love the designs on the front. But I actually wish that they would come out with more leather covered journals of their older designs. So then, for people like me that like the leather covered, and to keep the journals clean without having to use a cover, in which would take away a lot of the times the function of the pencil holder or pen holder. So that's just my take on that. But anyway, let's get back to this journal. And I really am liking this idea of the ship, and there's the little moon and the stars on the front. And it is a gold kind of color. Sorry, my lighting isn't the best because I am using 2 table lamps and whatever light I have above me to film. So here we go with the sides. So again, it's just the regular white pages. It's the bigger version of their Grin notebooks, but skinnier because it has not as many pages of 112. But to have 112 A4 pages is actually still quite a bit to be able to do stuff on. So there you can see the dots. And so this can be just like, as I mentioned again earlier, like a sketchbook too, of course, with the dots. But I think this one is, to me, is the best one out of the 3 journals that I actually really like from this subscription box. It's a dotted version. I like the blue color, and the design is also amazing. And so there you guys go. That is everything in the subscription box. And give me just 1 sec. I'm going to relay out everything to show you guys all the stuff from the box. So now here we got everything laid out once again, just for a quick overview of everything that was in that box. So first up, again, there was the full sheet with the layout of everything that was going to be in the box. And then we got the tote bag. And then here's all of the stationery items inside. We got the line notebook, the traveler's notebook. We got the Grin notebook. And one funny thing that I noticed here was that it says Grin notebook, but it says blank pages right there because it is blank. So, and this technically that might have been a typo because it should say sketchbook. But then continuing on, we got the stamp set stuff. So we got the stamps, we got the stamp blocks, and then the stamp pads. And then we got the set of acrylographs. And then we got the 2 sets of stickers. So all of this is, I've got to say, quite a nice bundle here for the March subscription box. Definitely the colors blend in all together. You got the little bit of red, a little bit of purple, a little bit of like that light blue, and it kind of flows throughout the whole set. And now let's head to the giveaway. So here is everything for this giveaway. And as I mentioned earlier, there will be 2 winners, so I have 2 bundles set right here. So for the first bundle, I have the Traveler's Notebook, 1 sheet from each of the 2 sets of stickers from the subscription box, and then for my own stationery pile, or just, I have a ton of stationery, so I pulled out a set of gel pens and a set of washi tape to add to each bundle. So over here for the second bundle, I pulled the whole stamp collection, stamp set items as for this bundle, as the value of this entire set right here is just about the same as the Traveler's Notebook. And then same as, again, for the other items in the other bundle over here, I have, again, 1 set of stickers, 1 sheet of stickers from the 2 sets, and then a set of the gel pens, and a set of washi tape. And so to enter for this giveaway, it is very, very easy to enter. All you have to do is first subscribe to my channel. Second, follow me on my social media. Third, simply just like this video and comment down below with your social media ID so that I can easily contact you if you are selected as a winner. And so that is it. Everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to enter for this giveaway, obviously. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, make sure again to subscribe and check out lots of my other videos. I have several other unboxing videos from previous Archer and Olive boxes and some of their mystery boxes. I also have lots of bullet journaling videos, lettering videos, art and drawing videos. And then on the other side of my channel, I also have been doing lots of Mandalorian hauls, Baby Yoda hauls. So if you guys like that, make sure to go check out some of the other content available on my channel. And so once again, here is everything from the bundle. And I'll see you in another video.